I'm joined by an amazing military journalist who spent two combat tours during the Vietnam War, documenting everything that he saw, and he's actually written 2 books. But here's another cool thing that you might want to know about him, Court. He has been a teacher for a long time, including 1 year at Sac State. Stingers up. This is Mr. Robert Petrulla. Good morning, sir. How are you?
Pretty good. I'm fine, sir.
So now you're on your 2nd book, and this one is called Night Flares. It's 6 tales of the Vietnam War. You said these are 6 stories that kind of like you witnessed some of the things that happened and you talked to these people.
Yes. These are exact stories of people that I worked with, and I witnessed their activities directly. The fascinating thing about the book to me was that everybody understood the war from the media point of view. Nobody understood it from the personal point of view.
So as we come into Memorial Day weekend, a time to remember the folks that have made the ultimate sacrifice for us, we think about probably what is safe to say probably the worst war in U.S. history.
Yeah, and the one that was most destructive because it separated the society from the military. And both sides didn't understand each other, and both of them did not understand what was really happening.
What did you gather, being there, seeing it firsthand, about the experience and what it is doing to the individuals who were a part of it?
Well, the biggest single thing, the reason I wrote the book, was that the individual soldier, sailor, airman, Marine, Coast Guardsman didn't get any recognition for what they went through. And these are 6 stories of people who went through what I consider the most horrific experience of their life. And they came home and they blended back into the society, and nobody really knew. That's what the book is for.
We talked earlier about the recent developments, especially with President Obama making a special trip over to talk and to be in Hanoi and say that he's really trying to do work to really strengthen economic ties between that country and our country. How do you feel about that?
Well, I think it's a good thing. When you are trading partners, when you have investments between countries, when you have shipping and trucking and people, you don't tend to go to war with each other. Oh. So that's good. The other point, I'll be quiet in a minute, is that strengthens Vietnam against China, which is a concern among a lot of people.
I love how you have so much intimate knowledge of this situation and the individuals. Now, the 6 tales in this particular story, are these people still with us?
4 of them are,
okay.
Yes. One of them in particular, the 4th story, was given to me when I first came back from Vietnam by a man who was just tortured by his experience. And he and I wrote down what he told me, and then within 3 weeks of that, he actually killed himself.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And I felt as though I owed him that story so that his memory would not be lost.
It definitely illustrates and underscores how painful it is and how debilitating it is for a lot of people when they come back.
And something else, there are nearly 2.5 million Americans who served there. And they came back and they blended in, and you don't hear people broadcast that. But everywhere I go, when I bring the book out, they say, I served, or I had relatives there, that sort of thing. So what I'm after, this is actually the 48th anniversary year of the
end of the...
Actually, the worst part of the war.
Worst part, okay.
68, 69 were the 2 years I was there, and that was the most fighting.
You'll have a chance to actually meet Mr. Petrulla, and of course, get a chance to maybe get an autograph of the book, get a copy of the book, and find out more. There are 2 engagements coming up on Friday, going to be at the library, the Sacramento Public Library. That's actually in Rancho Cordova on Folsom Boulevard.
Correct.
And then at the Waffles Corner on Saturday.
Right.
And folks have a chance to meet you there as well.
Yeah, that's at 3129 Arden near Bell. I'll be there from 2 to 3:30. What's important is these are first edition books, signed and numbered. And I only have 40 or 50 of them left.
Oh, okay.
And the next point after that is obviously a reprint. But the book won a bronze medal, and the earlier book that I wrote from the Military Writers Society of America.
Absolutely. Sir, thank you so much.
Thank you very kindly.
Real pleasure to talk to you this morning.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. Good luck with the book, and you folks will have a chance to meet him as well. We told you about the 2 events coming up on Friday and Saturday. The information is there at gooddaysacramento.com. We're trying to keep the